Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Rise!
Prepare to be blown away!
Crumble! Rise! Crumble! Quake! Crumble! Quake! Stabilize! Rise! Crumble! Rise!
Look at this! It's filled
Oh, it just looks like a fancy salt.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Oh,
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt...
exactly.
able to produce endless salt.
Finally. After all that, I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or...
Hey! How can...
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to...
Of course, as we agreed.
Since we have a contract,
Then let's move on. Stabilize! Order guide you! Stabilize! Quake!
Just a simple ruler.
This, if I remember.
Indeed. But when you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more...
What? That's even...
Well then, according to our contract...
No, unacceptable. I paid, and this girl has been useless.
Oh boy, here we go again.
So you are saying you want...
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanism... Let's not forget who...
Because you agreed, Rex Lapis once said,
That is one of your Liu...
will suffer the wrath of the rock.
Pay your dues.
I will have order.
I shall confiscate your treasure. You are not worthy to continue.
Oh, darn you!
Some archaeological survey. Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides, when people see the object of their dreams, I think we should...
Huh?
That in truth, not a single...
Why do you say.
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god. I believe those legends about the god of salt.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh, right. Now that you mention it, the people...
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we?
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me.
Gather! Rise! Crumble! Rise! Solidify! This is order. Crumble. Stabilize. I will have order. Quake! Crumble!
This is... aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! The power of this sword. Surely, if we can repair the sword...
It does look like...
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an arc...
Why? We were alternating...
Yes. But the only one object per claim...
Zhongli.
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired! No matter what. Even if it breaks the contract.
So you are already decided...
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign you...
That's okay. Punish me however you want.
No, you can't.
Perhaps that punishment would be easy. As punishment.
Huh? The truth.
Yes. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of the... But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her...
No.
In her last days, she had not even a single
Not even a single blade?
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not...
As I said before,
preposterous!
Hey! Come back!
indeed. Otherwise, why would I Let's follow her deeper into the ruin.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door. This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her,
But what about...
no matter how weak the god, the power, those who could not flee, those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in, so they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might, but they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never...
This must be a lie. Don't you dare try to...
Yikes. Zhongli?
This is the price she must pay. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, indeed, faith in a god who has already passed will do you. So it is for Havria. And so it is for... All right then. Now...
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground. Telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.